Okay. All right. Let's play ball. All right, let's see what we got today. All right, so I'm currently holding a position in Jewel after that big slap down yesterday. Went ahead and bought a little bit of that. ISIP and oh my goodness, I gotta grab some water. All right, now we're ready. All right, so I'm looking at ISIP today, or ISPC. MMX was a chopper from yesterday. I still don't trust that one. But let's look at it on the Street Smart Edge charts real quick. Good morning, GD. Looking at IMMX, it's been making moves in pre-market, but we know yesterday it was super choppy. So I believe it's going to continue with that choppy motion today. So I'm not going to play with it. Yesterday, I know a lot of people took losses because of all of the wicks that it threw, and it took forever to move out of a range. So what I am looking at, though, that popped up was ISPC. Was another one that popped up. We'll be watching out of the open to see what kind of movements it can give, if it can give a nice little dip entry. Let's go over some of this news. So IMMX is just a continuation. ISPC, they actually moved. Let me open this up. I believe they moved the price target up for ISPC. Was the news for it? Let's see. Okay, today initiates coverage on one or I specimen with a buy rating. Announces price target of $20. And so yeah, they got the specimen, I specimen, to participate in the HC Wainwright BioConnect conference. So right now it's at $9. I mean, but is that enough news to push it up to 20? I don't think so. It may get crazy today or whatever, but it's gonna have to give a nice little dip. It is low float here. These are the shares, but I'm sure the float is lower than the shares there. So let's check that float. ISPC. Yeah, that float is 4.3 million, so it may just get up because of the float. But it's probably gonna be a little bit wacky. It may push up, but give some big wicks because of that weak news. So they expand their global biospecimen supplier network, broadening the footprint around the world. That was 19 days ago. And that's pretty much the news. Announces closing of approximately 21 million private placement. Let's go to historical data. Nah, profile. Okay. They're based out of Bradford. That's in the UK. Provides technology that connects life science researchers who need human biofluids. Human biofluids. Blood. Okay, yeah. Human biofluids, tissues, and living cells for their research with biospecimens available in healthcare provider organizations worldwide. Its cloud-based technology enables researchers to search for specimens and patients across a network of hospitals, labs, biobanks, blood centers, and other healthcare organizations. Okay, so, okay. Well, we'll just have to wait. I'll just wait on a dip on that one. I'm really looking at the daily chart over here on ISPC. I mean, it has a lot of work to do. Now, it is opening up at the 9, but look at this previous downtrend that it had. Let's see. Trend line. Back this up a little bit. Okay, that's all we got. That's all the information we got. So, has this downtrend. And it's opening up under the downtrend. So, it's definitely got some work to do. We'll see. But I'm not too interested in it. It may take off today because it's low float though. Let's also look at IMMX. Daily chart yesterday closed up big red and it's opening up above this red body at the 750, but I think it's going to end up doing a pullback with all this action in pre-market. It only rose from, so it closed down here at the 580, gapped up to the 692, fell to the 627, went up to the about the $8, so about $1.75 move. So we'll see what it wants to do, but it's just gonna have to dip down for me. My current position that I'm in is Jewel, holding from yesterday. It took a big run down from the 26 down to the $8. So yeah, I got in and I'm looking for it to at least retest the 10. That'll be a good retest point today. But I will be holding it and I will be looking to buy some more of it. So over here on Street Smart Edge. So it came down here and I bought right in this range here. Right in here. And I'm looking for it on the open to push down below this range and then come back into this range. And I'll add into this range. Looking for that retest. Now, my initial take point that I wanted to be taking it was taking half up here at the 1264. And then kind of using the candles as my next levels of support to stop out. So I was looking for this 12 or whatever this is, $13 up here for a touch today. And I'll sell half up there and hold the rest. But it depends on how much I have once it dips out of the open. But I'm looking for a nice little dead cat bounce out of this flat motion. All right, IMMX making its way on back down. ISPC. Nope, there was no information, absolutely no reason for it to drop. We checked last night, me and Ben, we checked the Chinese markets. We checked previous financial records. I mean, literally their operation, they've worked out of debt. Like they've done so much work. I think they moved from 600,000 in debt to being out of debt like 6 million. So I was like, why did this drop? So, based on that, I bought that flat bottom there. This little, because think about it. This thing dropped and it wasn't like I entered up here like an idiot. I entered right here. So I feel comfortable with it going flat here and consolidating on the day. And I'm also looking to add if it can push down and then push back in this range. So we will see what kind of game it wants to play. And plus on the daily chart right here, this 912-ish level was the previous bottom that it tested. I want to see if it can get back up here and start to hold that today. That's that bottom is $9 really. Not that far away for me. Got about 15 minutes. What's up, Donnell? 15 minutes to the open. IMMX continuing to work its way back down. I think it's going to be a chopper again today, which is why I'm going to steer clear of it. And then ISPC was the only other thing that I saw. Also, remember, we do have the Discord open. So if you're on the website, if you're on frameworkfortune.com and you go to the community hub, it is literally the biggest logo ever. And the only person I had to help find it was One Life. So you can't miss it. Can't miss it. So if you wanted to do like voice chats and things like that, you can go in there and do that. Actually, let me open up the Discord while I'm talking about it. Get out here. Guess I'll be in the day trading. I'll go into the day trading one. It's not. Wait, One Life. You said it's not app. That's what I use. Yes, it is the app. If you have Discord app, you can get into the Discord. You can get into any Discord, whether it's from the app or the web. The widget that I put on the website only shows who's online. So it'll show you like who's currently like online, but you can get on the app as well. Once you're invited, it's a permanent part of your Discord. If you're on the computer, it'll be on your left hand sidebar where you can select Framework Fortune as your server that you want to talk on or communicate on. If you're on the phone app, let me check the app. Click the little, oh, it's still on the left hand side. You click the little hamburgers and then you can get in there. Get in there and do your thing. All right. So we will see which one becomes the obvious stock on the day. IMMX slowing down again. I wonder, is it going to be super weird again today? SOPA. I don't know, One Life. I dropped some things in there about trading, but I also gotta get more involved on it as well. It is new. I mean, we just created it literally like a week ago. So it is pretty new. But the more people that know about it, I think the more people will jump on it for discussion and things like that. But we'll see. Yeah, Scarface, IMMX just being crazy. That's all. Doing all that dipping yesterday and then wants a gap up today. It's insane. Insanity. But now it's turning back into that chop factory that we saw yesterday. What am I? But I did buy the dip on Jewel because it was a stupid dip. I mean, this is just insanity. How are you gonna have a stock that drops from 26 down to $8? I bought this dip. I was like, man, I'm good. I'm good. Cause this is the range that I put down yesterday right here. This little range. Now I did take two trades earlier in here that caused my average to go up because of wash sales. I was buying at the 850 yesterday, but because of wash sales, it moved my average cost up, but it doesn't matter. It's still not up that high, and plus I can still add to this if it stays in here. But yeah, this is the dip I'm looking at. I'm like, there is no way we don't see a dead cat bounce today. No way. From 26 to 8, I was like, nah, bruh. You ain't about to leave me like that. Well, yeah, that's a crash, not a dip. Yeah, car crash. But I'm gonna give it. I'm already in at 50 shares, and I'm looking to add once we open up and see how things go. I wanted to dip down out of that range and then push back into that range for a move back higher for me to add to it. IMMX coming on down. ISPC, big top and tail there, not looking too good right there on the 5 minute. So waiting on a dip on these other ones as well. One like said, it's a crash. Oh man. Anyway, are you guys seeing anything else other than IMMX and ISPC? Those are the two main movers on my scanner, but I'm just not seeing anything else that's looking relatively okay. And then everything else that was on the watch list really isn't doing too well today. Very low volume, not a lot of interest on any of these. NTRB got smacked in the mouth, gap down. PSTV, Scarface says. PSTV. PSTV has a little bit of news. Daily Biotech Pulse. Liquidia jumps on new CEO appointment. Okay. Let me pull this up. So new CEO appointment on that one, $2. Let's look at that daily chart. Okay, so it's above the 200 moving average. Looks like it'll be opening up. $2.12. Where are the resistance levels for this one? And also, what is the floating everything on this one as well? Let me pull that up. PSTV. PSTV, the news, Plus Therapeutics announces two significant milestones towards CG. Wait, did I type the right thing? Yeah, PSTV. GMP. Manufacturer of its lead investigational radiotherapeutic. Plus Therapeutics to present at Mid Invest. This was last month. The first one was 2 hours ago. Okay. Phase 1 clinical trial. So they got a while to go. They're in phase 1. Let's look at those stats. What's that float looking like? 15.29 million. Profile. Okay. This is another UK. I think this is, yeah, UK. Hmm. Plus Therapeutics, a clinical stage pharmaceutical company, focuses on the development, manufacture, and commercialization of treatments for patients with cancer and other diseases. Its lead drug candidate is rhenium nanoliposomes, a patented radiotherapy for patients with recurrent wow glio glioblastoma, which is a phase 1 dose finding clinical trial. The company has also developed dose, or would that be Spanish? Dose. I don't know. Dose plus, dose plus, a patented chemotherapy for patients with solid tumors that is in phase 1 clinical trial, and Doxo Plus, a generic chemotherapy for patients with ovarian cancer. It has a license agreement with NanoTX Corporation to develop and commercialize NanoTX's glioblastoma treatment. The company was formerly known as Citori Therapeutics Inc. and changed its name to Plush Therapeutics Inc. in July 2019. Plush Therapeutics Inc. was founded in 1996 and is headquartered in Austin, Texas. Okay. Let's see. You said you're trading on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, this is the 15-minute chart here that we're looking at. We will see. Looking to add into this jewel trade. Keeps on coming down. I like it. Out of the open. Got Relly coming on down, cracking the $7. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna see. ISPC not looking too hot now. Coming on down off that high. So who will be the stock? IMMX getting another buy up. Will it get choppy again today like it did the other day? It failed the pre-market highs and then started just making moves down. So it has a little bit of a flat top here at the 770s. Draw a resistance line here. Pre-market was on fire. Yeah, IMMX pre-market was lit. I did not expect that thing to bounce back up like it did. Also, ISPC was another mover that was gave a lot of scalp potential, not long-term holding potential. ISPC, like we discussed earlier, it has a price target change to $20, and then MMX is just a previous mover, and then we just looked at PSTV. Got about 3 minutes to the, or 2 minutes to the bell. Okay. Minute 30. Waiting and watching. Don't know if I'm gonna watch this IMMX out of the open. I would like to take some more of Jewel in for a retest of the highs, but it is definitely diving down there a little bit. So it's definitely coming back down to the 789 right now. I want to see it push out of this level and then push back into it. Push back right into this level on the day. And I'll add all right, looking like we're about to open up and see what gets moving up or down. You know what? I think out of the open, I will watch IMMX just to see if it gets choppy again. We got 24 seconds. So yeah, I'm gonna watch IMMX out of the open. ISPC doesn't look too good. So yeah, I'll watch that one. IMMX. 10 seconds left. Let's see if it gets choppy again. Will it become the war zone again? All right, market open. Tried to go down first. It's probably gonna give a little pop up. Let's see if it will flood down. Oh, I need to make sure I'm watching this one as well. Jewel making its way back in here. Looking to add to this one. It needs to push back into this range. Do I give it time on the day? 779. Yeah, I'll give it some time. Making those lower lows. Let's go back out here to IMMX. Yeah, it's holding up those 75s. So I'm going to be looking to add down here. Add a bit. 775s. Can we see him hold on the bid? Yeah, I'm going to add down here. Just a little bit. Looking for it to push back up to those higher levels. Average price came down a little bit. 775 is what I would like to see hold, and it start recapturing this this trend up here. Can we see those 77.5s hold? 71s. Okay. Add one more time down there before it gets back into that range. So my average price is $9 now. So we'll see on the rest of the day what it wants to do. IMMX did get choppy and go down. Looking for another ad spot on Jewel. IMMX red on the day. What was that other one we were watching? ISPC also went down. Right, holding within this downtrend here. Doesn't mean it's over for the day, but still, it does definitely look weak here. But we'll see what kind of action it wants to give. Add more at $4. One life, man. You be killing me, man. Killing me. So it is holding up this level. I like it. Probably gonna end up adding a little bit more here. Yep, add a little bit more there. Looking for it to just come back in this range. Right now, my average price is the 897. All it needs to do is just hold up this range. On the daily chart here, down here, the high of this candle is the 802. It just needs to break back over the 802. Adding one more time down there. So now my average price is the 889. 70 shares in. Let it play out for a little bounce back up. But anyway, let's go watch that other stuff. IMMX giving a pop back up there. Pop back to this previous resistance level. Getting a little short pressure there. For it to go red, back red on a day, it will need to break down to 742. Back up off of this so we can see the whole picture. 742 breakdown. Will we see it? Will it become a chop factory again? 742 got tapped. Can it hold below it? Will it get pushed down? Getting a little push down there. All the charts on the higher time frame are looking like it wants to go down. All right, let's look at ISPC as well. I think it's taking a nice little dip down as well. Yep. ISPC taking a nice dip down. What's up, Lauren? Appreciate that one life. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. IMMX. Yeah, it's gonna be a chopper again today, so I'll go back to Jewel and see where it's at. It's back up to $8 now. So the 4 hour is going green. Do I want to add again at the 8 is the question. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit there again. 75 shares in, just adding. It's back in this range like I wanted it to be. My average price is right here at the 883, and looking for it to move out of this big dip range back up a little bit. Let's see, do I want to add a little bit more? Yes, I do. Add a little bit more there. 80 shares in. Looking for a nice little dead cat bounce on this one on the 4 hour. Does not have that much room to go up. Oof. Boy, if I can get this thing, it's so big. Okay, there we go. All right, so the bottom here is a 769. My average price is the 880 now. Looking, waiting, watching for it to just hold in this range today. All right, back to IMMX, still going down. ISP. What's up, Lori? ISPC, trying to get up and out of there. Continue to get hammered down. So IMMX could not come back green on the day, and neither could the other one, ISPC. Still waiting. Jewel back up to 815. Can it continue to push out? Still within this little range I like. 819 there. And I want to see a higher low now. The previous low was the 768. I'll be looking to add on a higher low. I wanted to see it try to get up here and touch this 9 EMA on the 4-hour. That's pretty much my take point at the $12. If it can jump back up there, we'll see. But I'm looking for a higher low to form on the 5-minute first. IMMX trying to pull back up here, becoming a chopper again. Big wicks to both sides. Pushing down under. Will it break the 725 or will it stay up? Trying to get back green on the day. 745 is looking like it's green on the day. There's green on the day for it. We got some other things moving up here. Looks like a lot of things are going green. BFRI took a big dip down. What about Rally getting destroyed? NTRB tried to go up as well. Getting a little topping wick there. So we will see. SOPA. Hoth. Sicilian called out Hoth. Let's look at Hoth. Hoth into a halt. What is the news on Hoth? Hoth Therapeutics shares halted on a circuit breaker. It announces its HTALZ shows positive results to reduce amyloid. I need to pull up that news. Give me one sec. Where did that news go? Okay, there we go. All right, amyloid beta in Alzheimer's disease. Okay. See how that reacts throughout the rest of the day. But it's up, and it's halted. Let's look at the daily chart on it over here. Has a little bit of a downtrend. It's this is the first time it's breaking over the 200 moving average since June. Looks like June, July, yeah, since June. So got a little bit of work to do. We'll see what it wants to do on the day. Are we getting that higher low on Jewel? Not quite yet. Just waiting. But it is green on the day down here. Holding up just a bit. So we did get a little bit of a higher low here. May end up adding again down here at the 811s. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add down here before it makes its next move. The 4-hour looks good, but if it goes red, 801 would be red for it. Will it give a dip here? 810. Just want to see a hold in this range. May add a little bit more down here. Yep. We'll add right there. And just wanted to just hold in this range. Right now I'm in 85 shares. Average price 876. Looking for it to get on out of here. Almost to 1 million shares traded on that one. IMMX failed to break out, giving some nice downwards movement now. ISPC also on its downwards movement. NTRB, huge move down. Wow. Huge rips down. SOPA. Do I even like the daily chart on SOPA anymore? Not really. I'll take soap off my watch for right now. It's just not what I'm looking for. BFRI broke down the daily chart trend there. I wanted it to hold this trend, but it broke it. So whatever, we'll leave that one alone. Remove that. Looks like Jules getting a little pop, a little more pop to the 844s. Want to see it just hold within this range and form a new low. That's all I want to see. Doesn't have that much to have me in the green. Getting a nice little pop here and just letting it play ball in this range. Want to see a higher low for another ad. 80 shares in. Can we transition to a green trade? Can we revisit? Now, my initial take point was up here at the 9 EMA 1217. Got up there and touched it. Let's see if it can just hold these levels. Getting plenty of volume, over 1 million shares traded now. So it should be popping onto some scanners, which it is. We want to see if it can hold up and continue just holding this range. Looking for a new ad point though. Anyway, it is green on the day. Let's see how big this come down will be. PFE dropped hard out that triangle on the daily. Let me check PFE. Let me check that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's kind of like the crash we saw on Jewel the other day. That's insane. Waiting to see if Jewel can just hold this range. Looking for this higher low to form. And I'll be probably adding one more time to this one in this range. We can hold. 850 is where I'm looking to try to grab some. See how it does here. May not let me grab any. May be ready to go. See if it can just hold these levels. 850. Well, it kind of gave it to me. Yeah, it's about to get picked up. Oh well. May have to buy it a little bit higher than 50. Let's see if it drops back down any. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more time here. 90 shares in this range. There's the push. Can we get the push out? Nice little dead cat bounce on the 4-hour. 4-hour, the low of this one was the 769. 4-hour looks like it wants to get up and go. Just giving it a second in this range, and we'll see if it can actually form a lower low here. Plenty of volume down here for the push up. Just waiting on it. Can it break that 875? It may need to rest here a little bit. But it looks good on the 15-minute. Looks good on the hour chart. Looks good on everything. Let's see if it can touch that 1213 EMA. Or will it come down a little bit? Looking like it's ready to push. There's the 880s. Looking for that 875 to start the hold. Looking for it to break back over. So what I'm looking at is this daily chart. The previous resistance level is at 898. Would love to see it hold over that. Getting pops and pulls and all that stuff. Love to see it start holding that 9 up. And this is the dead cat bounce I was waiting on. It can hold up here. Giving moves back and forth and back. But I'm okay. Definitely looking to hold up here and see if anybody wants to buy higher. We have seen a couple of these crash out, but this one's already so low. I was like, well, definitely can give a move up. Still green on the day as well. So let that consolidate a little bit and we will come back and check on it. IMMX still going down. ISPC still doing this thing, going down. NTRB, whew, got slaughtered. This thing's almost to 2 million shares traded. All it needs to do is just get a nice little trend line going here off of these levels. Oh, I could grab some here since we're below the 850s right now, but I want to see this candle close green first on the 15-minute. It is getting a little bit of a topping tail. See that 25 hold up here. $25 trying to hold up. They're trying to push it down. Continues to bounce off the 20 level. May end up picking some up down here. But I got to wait for the 15-minute to kind of align with what I'm looking for. All right, anyway, back up here to IMMX, still making its way down. What is INDP? What is that? It's up 10%. No news or anything. INDP. I believe that's a previous mover. Below the 200 moving average there. A lot of work to do to the upside. Let's see that 15-minute hold up. Nice little range consolidation here. Just giving it time. Okay, so it is holding around that 25 area a little bit. May not give me another chance to buy down here under 50, but I would like to see that 25 hold up on the bid. Give a little bit more time. Okay, again, holding up that 25. Need to see it start working its way up above that 25 that I'm holding. As of now, the take point has come down to the 1204, so I'll be selling up there at the 1204. if it is to go up. IMMX looking real red out here on the daily chart, breaking back within the body of the previous day. Let's see who else. ISPC still really red on the day. Jewel green on the day, popping up. Going green on the day, that's good. Just need to see those 25s hold. $26s. Can I get one more ad down here at a good spot? But I want to see a buy signal first. I'm not trying to just jump into the frying pan. Let's see if we can get a nice uptrend solidified first. 8s. Diving on down there. Bottom is the 768. As long as it holds up, as long as it can stay within this range and just play in this range, I'm good to go. Definitely giving it some more time. IMMX still doing this thing as well. Trying to get back up out of that dip. All I need Jewel to do is just float around that 8. And TRB. Really. Let's see. Lori Lee. Fly back tomorrow after market close. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I know Jewel, but Jewel, I'm not really looking at the volume so much because it's already pushed down so much. I mean, think about the shorts that have won on this position. How many shorts want to sell that shorted this? Like what is that looking like? Right now this is forming a higher low though. I just want to see it play around this $8 level. 4 hours still looks okay. 769 is the bottom. And it's just holding in this range. So we'll see later on today if it wants to make moves out of this range. Don't want to panic sell and do all that because I've done that before and not followed the plan. And then I come back later in the day and it worked out perfectly. So I'd rather just follow the plan. We'll see if it can start getting back and holding this 825 level. If it holds 825 level, I'll be looking for ads. Jewel. Everything else kind of looks like it's not looking too good. Yeah, it's a lot of opportunities today, man. It's one of those times where it's like, what do I touch? You know, the pre-market IMMX gaps up. And now you got this crazy, but the good thing is we can narrow down with criteria. So that's a good thing, you know. rally, trying to come out of the grave. I don't know if it can compete with this previous bar though. It just looks like it wants to go on down. The breakdown of the 680s will be the end of rally. And it's already broken this previous trend line that I made like weeks ago. Okay, I see that 25 trying to get back on there. Let's see, can it get on up there? See the 18s just popped up there. It just needs to hold above the 15 and get back going to that 25. 4 hours still looks good. It can come out of this dip and close this 15. This 15-minute closes in 5 seconds. So let's see it close above these levels and continue higher if possible. Should see the open of the new 15 and the 5. Waiting on it. Very close range here. This is my entry here, so does not have much to go up at all. But it also doesn't have much to go down to challenge this bottom level. So I give it some time throughout the day. The 4 hours still looks good. IMMX curling back up, but could not get up to VWAP. It curled up there, looking like it wants to try it, but just not able. Doesn't have the strength right now. ISPC gave a nice dip there, still red on the day. For it to go green again, it needs to break the 987. MTRB going red on the day. It tried so hard yesterday, but today it got murdered by the shorts, following this downtrend down. So who will be the obvious stock? Let's switch over here to the watch list and see what we got going. NTRB. So our top movers on the day have gone red on the day, man. That's always a bad sign. Does this thing want to start holding up? 4 hours still hasn't transitioned into a red candle yet. VWAP is at the 823. Can we get a nice little buy at the 8, or is it going to go red on the day here? So the low of this is the 769. Do I want to grab some down here at the 8 on this little flat bottom? Is the question. Because it is making higher lows. The first low was here at the 769. I want to see a test of this level, 790, before I look to add, to make sure that it's going to stay within this range. IMMX touched the VWAP and found a little struggle point. Not looking great. ISPC. Looks like somebody's holding this thing up at the 8. But I would love to see this 15-minute transition into a green candle over the 810 and push back over the 816. IMMX, rejection off of VWAP there. Oh, rejection off of VWAP there. And yeah, not looking great. NTRB again getting pushed down. Let's look at the SPY as well. I didn't really pay attention to that today. The SPY giving a little downwards movement. Oh, how we love the SPY. Always going higher for no reason. Okay, this one's getting a little bounce up. Do I want to grab some down here? All of the charts are looking like they want to go up, but I don't know. I see the 8. Yeah, I was about to say I see the 8 on the bid, but the 815 up here. So it wasn't making much sense. $816, $821. Really looking crazy. Continues to get bought up here and hold these levels. Hold right in this range. Waiting and watching. But the longer it takes, the more this 9 EMA comes down. So it can only check back into like the $12 now. And if it keeps taking this time, it may take even longer for it to check back in. I think I'm gonna end up grabbing some down here. If it can drop back below this level and then pop back up. That's gonna take a little bit of time. IMMX trying again to get up. Had this little pull down, very short pull down here. ISPC. Really trying to get up. Can it even challenge this previous day? That's a long push. That's a $2 push up. I don't think he can do it. May end up needing to grab some down here. If this thing can close with this small bar, open up a new 15-minute and get going upward. It's got like 6 minutes left, so I'm gonna give it that 6 minutes to play here. IMMX looking like it's trying to break back over. ISPC giving up the ghost. Okay, IMMX trying to get back green on the day. Still has a previous resistance level at the 765 up here. 765. Will it come back below? Will it drop here? Trying to push out. Pushing a little bit. What those shorts want to say about it? Has a little bit of a descending trend here on the from the pre-market to this point that it's currently at. So we will see. Got 5 minutes left until I go and check on Jewel. INDP. Rally still pushing up as well, but it is definitely fighting a trend line at the 750s. 750 is Rally's big resistance. It's double topping there on the 5 minute, so we may see a move down on that one. Jewel coming on out of there. Still got a couple minutes until I can add to this position if I'm going to add. Got 4 minutes. It's got a little bit of a trend that it could do a possible micro trend break, but I don't know how strong a micro trend break is going to be on this one. Everything else just dumping off. Rally still pushing up to that 750 level behind this big topping tail. Will it get destroyed at the 750 like it did before? Or do people actually want it through here? Three minutes left to the end of this 15-minute candle. See, IMMX is failing up there. Couldn't even reach that previous resistance level. That's not good. Now we can see the trend forming for real now. Let's see, trend on this 15-minute has this low trend here. Top side is like a break of the 750 would be good, but you really want to see it break that 75 area. It looks like 75 area. Let's see if it'll get shorted again. IMMX almost holding green on the day. I just don't like this struggle from red to green. ISPC Rally getting up there and hitting that 750 level. Will it get shorted hard again here like the first time? A minute left on this one for a new 15-minute candle to open. Doesn't want to just hold this range. Tapping down. 768 was the previous bottom. It's held up here quite a bit, so let's see how this candle closes. It's got a couple seconds left. Can it get bought up, and can I add at the 8? Trying to push through this level in the last 30 seconds, failing to do so. All right, new 15-minute candle opening up there. And now the question is, can it hold this previous bottom of the 769? Okay, I may grab some here at the 8. If it can get back over the 8s and start to hold. 804, can we see the 8s on the bid? Not holding up there. So it needs some more time then. Held here quite a bit. It's thinking it could hold up here. Not moving now though. IMMX trying again to get back to the highs. This previous resistance level was the 750. 750 level now, so plenty of resistance to the top side, trying to get back to pre-market. It's gonna have a lot to blast through, but it may can do it. I don't know. It's a big indecision candle right now. $752 is trying to hold up. Threw a wick down through the 752 as a test on rally. Will it end up breaking down this 743? It's right at the downtrend resistance. Will it break it down? Looking real heavy up here. But it is trying to compete. All right, Jewel coming back up to $8. See if it can finally start getting over. Previous high was the 808. Previous high up here is the 817. Tried to go down 3 times, still holding this level. Can he get up off of it? Okay. Not seeing much there. IMMX did end up falling down. Just so much resistance up here. Like this is multiple times it's been up to this level and not got through strong. ISPC still going down within that downtrend. Rally still holding up that 750, but I don't know, man. That thing needs to make a decision. Jewel again holding up this level around the 8. Needs to start moving out of here. Has a bottom here, the 769. Can we see it go back green? I'm gonna add down here at the 8. Let's see, one more add for me. It's been holding this level quite nicely. Can we see it get back over the 8? Looking for something over the 8 on the bid. Nope, not adding there. Just gotta hold up. Rally ended up breaking down that 750 level. Could not hold it up. Back within the downtrend now. So gave back all of that. NTRB still doesn't look great on the day. All right, anything else popping back up here? Let's see. What is dogs? Nah, bruh. What is grits? Is that grits? GRST? Grits Bio Booster data found that the first core cohort. Okay, let me pull this up. Grits. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, no, never mind. Grits getting shorted through the floor. And it actually broke the 200 moving average on this move down. So this one's finding some support around this $7 level. Can it break down to 7? The 7, I believe, is the previous body of this other candle. Yep. So yeah, if it breaks that down, it'll be breaking back into yesterday's move. Can it get back into this range? Is the question on Jewel. Rally pulled back up, trying to get back up to that 750. But I don't know if it'll be able to defeat all of this selling pressure here. Is Jewel finding a bottom somewhere down here? Can it get back above a break above the 816 would be nice if it could do it, but the 4-hour doesn't look like it wants to get back up there though. It needs to break that 803 as of now. But still, just giving it some time. It's not like it's moving out of this range crazily. Getting on down there to that previous low, 768. Starting to open up to that downside. 768 was the bottom. Can it start to consolidate right under here and then move back into this range? If it does, I'll add. IMMX did break down. Yeah, really ended up giving up. NLSP, Donnell, you said you entered for at $2 and exited at 228. Okay, can this thing get back in the range? It's tested this bottom now. Can it get back in? Needs to get back above the 790s and want to see the $8. There's a little bit of pull back up. I want to see this 4-hour go green. And I will add to it 803. Let me go ahead and set my order out there. Stop order at the 803. $805. Just looking for this thing to get back up. Did a little test. Come on, start working your way back into this range. Only the 5-minute looks good right now. Everything else is saying no go. So we gotta see some more higher time frames confirm that this is a move back up. So I'm not seeing it yet. Need to see those 81s. Yeah, there were a lot of I saw y'all calling out a lot of cheaper movers that were down there getting some nice volume. Good job on those cheaper ones. I think Donnell called out NLSP, and then earlier I believe Scarface called out PSTV. I don't know what those ended up doing. Let me go look at PSTV. PSTV kind of faded off of that 200, and then the other one was NLSP. NLSP got up, but is giving back its profits now. Got up to $2 and just could not hold. But definitely running up. NTRB again coming up to that previous downtrend, failing there. But it does look like it has a little bit of an uptrend as well, though. From this point up to this point, we'll see which one it fails first. Trend right now is at the 850s. Can it go down there and break down those 850s? IMMX continuing downward as well. Really trying to re-break the 750. Will they get shoved down again? Over the 750? Will it get shut down? 758. Not a lot of volume on that push. Okay, Jewel not looking too hot. What's the top of this? The high is the 780s that it needs to break back over. Do not know if it'll be able to do that. Can it get back up here to the 789? The hour chart needs to push up. We need to start re-challenging this high of the 801. You can see it above that 789. Rally again getting pushed down off of that 750. Let's see if it'll come down and crack this bottom of the 742. It's right at that trend line. Starting to ease over that 750, but very small breakout there. 757 up to the 758, not even a cent breakout. So will it get destroyed here? Nope, looking like it is getting that breakout. Look at that breakout. 750 was holding it down. Let's see if it'll return to 750. Jewel taking a little bit of a dip on me out of their range, getting down to those 750s. Breaking that lower low. So I'm gonna end up having to jump out of here in a little bit. If it can't start making moves up, I'll go ahead and jump out. But right now it hasn't pushed too far away from this my entry position. Still looking for that return trip up here to the 8s. Getting a little bit of a bounce, and we'll see if it can make a little higher low here. It broke out, but is this a continuation breakout or what? Will it be able to get back over the 770s, 775 area and start to hold? Break back over the 775. A lot of pushing down here. But it just doesn't make sense for it to come down 50% yesterday. And I mean, the most it can probably go down today is like, what, 20, 10%? Unless it just goes down super heavy and then it opens up at 4. But I don't think it'll open up at 4. I'm looking for higher lows now and looking for it to push back into this range for more ads. ISPC still coming on down. Rally got up there to the top. 777. Will it fail the 750 again? Or will that become a hold point for it? NTRB has slowly been creeping up. Has this little upward trend formed. It made a low yesterday. See if it ends up breaking that down. Really blasted out of there. Got a topping tail there. So if you dip buying these small buys on the 5-minute, it's definitely probably working out for you. Let's see. So a dip buy here, there'll be a 40-cent run up. So this is the next bottom. We have some resistance here at the 768. Would be resistance. Let's see, get over that and start holding. And then the previous support is a 750. Down here. Now, can it hold that up? Is the question. Doesn't want to break down that 750 level. See it get back up here above this 769 and start to hold. Coming down under the 750. Can we get a buy up here back into this range to test this this previous high? A little bit of pressure coming in there, volume increasing, pushing on down. 724s. How low is this thing gonna push? May end up having to cut this one. It doesn't want to pull back up. So we got a bottom here now of the 722, and the top of the range is a 769. So can it push back up now? Still has the 9 EMA up there at the 793. Looking for the higher low now. Want to see the higher time frames? Let me know when it's time to add, or if I need to just get out, cut it, because I'm not trying to ride this thing down to the bottom of the C. Really slowing down nicely. NTRB, not really getting any trading. So nothing super volatile popping up yet. Nothing with like 100% or anything like that in my price range. I think I may end up adding down here, because just looking at how flat this thing is on the daily chart, or not on the daily chart, on the this chart, I mean, it just isn't getting out of these ranges super aggressive. So I may pick up some on these next 15 minutes if it can hold within this range. It's gonna be a resistance. 770 is the key level that it needs to start to test. This point, I will be taking profit at the 1186. It's coming on down, but oh well. Continue adding down here in this level if it allows. ISIP has dipped down quite a bit, but still big red on the day. IMMX continuing down. I wonder, will it break the bottom of this candle? 620. Barely pushing up to 8. Broke and now is going. 4 million shares traded on it. Still pushing higher. Will it be able to hold up that 750 though? It's a little bit of a double top. Can it go ahead and break that? That double top there at the 8. Can it push through? Show green. Okay, giving up a little bit. As long as it doesn't break that 775, could be a scalp position over the top, but it is quite extended on the 5-minute and the 15-minute. You got in at 739. Oh yeah, you got in on the VWAP bounce. Got you. So you got in. Let's see, 739. Yeah, nice. I didn't know if really wanted to do it today, but it gave a little bit of a play. You have your mental VWAP, One Life mental VWAP. Let's see if it'll get on back down here. 775, getting on out of there. Pretty sure you already sold. Yeah, wait, let me go check Jewel. What is it doing now? Oh yeah, it is a falling knife, isn't it? No, it's still a falling sword. It was a falling knife yesterday morning, and then it became a sword. But still, I don't think it's done. Don't think it's done reverting to the mean because it hasn't even checked back up yet. Which is why I want to see it hold these levels and start making those higher lows throughout the day. Now, if this 4 hour 9 EMA comes all the way down to the $9, I'm gonna cut it. Be like, nah, it's not reverting. It's not coming back up. But 784 would be a reclaim of the 200 moving average, simple moving average today. So we'll see. Not gonna panic sell out like I usually do. Gave a little move down here. This bottom is the 716. Still has that top up there that it needs to challenge. Want to see it get back above the 750s and start to work its way back out of this little dip. And I also want to see the higher time frames confirm that it's ready to move up again. INDP. Bitcoin mining, it's always going. It's going right now during the stream. It's just always going, man. It don't stop. It's just sitting over there in the corner, just chilling. Rarely did get up to $8. Got a big buy up off that big dip. One Life, I'm pretty sure you're still holding. Gotta be, right? That thing's getting a nice push out of there. Look at that thing rip. Wow. Well, One Life just got paid. Probably gonna get paid some more. Looks like it wants to go up to the 850s. And then previous resistance here was what, the 958. I don't know if it's gonna make it all the way up there, but if it does, that would be crazy against all this selling pressure. So it's tested. So let's look at what happened this morning. It tested the 750, failed big. Tested the 750, failed big, but made that higher low. And then it tested the 750 again, and on that third one, we got the rip. So that was a very nice nice move on that one. Actually, I think One Life you're talking about really yesterday, wasn't you? When it came up. You're like, oh, that looks good, but you're on your phone, I believe. Wow. Well, really was the move on today. Wasn't the most volatile, but it definitely has some continuation on it. Let's see if it becomes the most volatile. Can it get up there to that 841? Woo! Does it want to revert to the 750? Is that what it's trying to do? Yep, looking like it's coming on back down pretty heavy to that 750, but definitely gave a major move up before it gave up the ghost. See IMMX still coming down, cracking. Everything else but Relly, man. Relly said it was ready to go today. Yeah, One Life was eating today, man. The 839 or 739 entry all the way right all the way to the 838. 2 for 2. No more trades for you today. You said you're gonna play it safe. NTRB struggling. Oh my gosh, what is Jewel trying to do? Still going down a little bit. Came out of there a little bit. This is the second level breakdown. Can it get back into this range? Still hasn't turned around. 715 is the bottom there. Need to see a transition on it. If not, I think I'll go ahead and cut it at the 7. I'm gonna have to cut it because I don't want it to dive too far on me. See, previous bottom. Yeah, I don't want it to dive too far on me. But I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. We're almost an hour into the day. This thing has definitely went down a little bit. Really still trying to get up some more. Wonder will it be able to push that 830? I don't know if it can push that 830. Not right now. May need to consolidate. Coming back up. Yeah, I don't know if it can push the 830. You think it'll flag out before a potential retest on the day? Possibly. We'll have to see. And that's a good example of, like, I looked at Rally today as well. I looked at it and I was like, huh. It had this huge top and tail. I was on the daily chart and I was like, I don't think it'll be able to get up anywhere. And it was testing that downtrend for the breakout and it continued to just struggle right there. So I was like, probably won't do anything. But that guy One Life, he was like, nah, bro, I'm about to get it. Not exactly. Oh man. Jewel getting shorted down here a little bit. Still hasn't transitioned into an upward pattern. 3 million shares traded. I thought it would get a little bit more today, but nope. Your theory over text will be a page long. Gee whiz. Let's see. It's retesting the 30s. So let's see. It had this uptrend for a long time. It failed. It failed this uptrend here, and then came back, regained the uptrend, and at the end of the day, came back and retested this uptrend. Came and failed this uptrend at the beginning of the day, and then shot up off the uptrend. Is that about it? Basically, in shorter terms, it was holding the uptrend. And it held it, what, one time came up, tested it, Came up off of it, failed, tested it, came up off of it. Is that about right? All right, so really coming on down. Oh, holding uptrend on daily. Um, let's see. If we drew a trend line here. Yeah, yep. And then that would have been a trend break. That's a flat top break. I didn't even look that hard at it to notice that there was a I should have been like, hey, is there a trend? Is there a trend? But whatever. Then the area of higher low intraday area I got in for the retest. Yeah. Yeah, because it still looks like it wants to go up. But yeah, it definitely tested that area, failed. So I guess, yeah, that would be the retest, the first retest. You got in at the 693, but that's not enough confirmation down there. The 693 came up and then held and shot up. Selling through breakout. Nice. Yeah, yeah, the second pullback. Looks like it's starting to slow down up here a little bit. Looking a little dangerous now. It may pick back up if people really want to risk their lives, but I think the main part of that move is gone. I wonder will IMMX be able to hold up its daily chart? I doubt it. Look at this thing. This is horrible. I don't even know how you would draw a trend line on this one. It's so oblong. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that doesn't work. It needs to be a clear trend line if you're gonna do it. Jewel continuing to plow down, huh? Looks like it wants to break the 7. I'm gonna have to get up out of here. Get up and out of here. Previous low again, we have the 698. We have a resistance level up here of the 737. So it's getting further and further away from me. And at this point, it's broke down, let's see, 1, 2, 3 times broken down here. So I will go ahead and put my all out at the 675, 674. I'll go ahead and just sell everything and not even worry about it. If it can't hold up here. Because it shouldn't break down a fourth time. 1, 2, 3, and each breakdown got smaller. So if they start getting bigger, that's not gonna be too good. All right, so 674. 670, 674, 698. Okay, can it go sideways here before coming down? Or what does it want to do? It had sell off, had a little selling ramp. The selling volume has decreased now, but I still just don't trust it now. It's kind of grinded its way down here, which is a problem. If it came down here quick and then just popped back up, it would have been okay, but this thing grinded its way down here. So yeah, 674. We'll go ahead and be popping out of this one. Had plenty of time on the day to reverse. I almost limited out of that. Glad I saw that before I pressed that button. But yeah, needs to revert back upwards or it's going to be over. $674. Can we see it start getting out of this range, attacking that 730 level? Very low volume now. NTRB still had that slight uptrend, but I don't know about that. I don't know if that's good enough to actually count that as an uptrend. So it's starting to come off of this level. So we want to see the higher lows now at this point. $7 break. It did touch the 7. 720 break. Can it start getting out of this range and then form a higher low here? Is the question. Giving it plenty of time on the day, almost an hour into the day. Or is it an hour? 10:08. Open up at 8:30. Oh, definitely, yeah, hour. So want to see what kind of action it can give up to the upside. Plenty of sell-off has happened again. $15. Let's see, when does this hour close? The hour closes in 20 something minutes. So I'll see how this 15, if we can get some consolidation and it can move back into these levels, I may be okay on the day, but we just got to see. Really has stopped doing a lot. It's doing a lot of fakes up here at the 832, but has not given another dip like that yet. Don't know how big the dip will be, but we're waiting. And I don't even know if I want to play that anymore. It seems like it's done. It'd just be a FOMO trade at this point. I'm not even feeling FOMO. I'm just saying it. Not a lot of big trades going through that I see on the bid or the ask. If it can move out of this range, I'll set my stop right under this range. If it breaks it back down again, I'll be out. Looking for it to get up though. 739 is the point that it needs to break. Made 248 on NSLP. Is that NSLP? Did I spell that right? NLSP? Okay, NLSP. Okay. Nice. Definitely made that move up. Came into that low point. What was your what happened on this one to make you want to get into it? NLSP. Was it the news or something? Patent. It had a patent on it. Multi-layer tablet. Multi-layer tablet, and it's used for the treatment of something. You probably did you enter that like weeks ago? All right, so Jewel, as long as it can hold this level, I think 675 will be the area that I need to be out at if it breaks that down. But I want to see it get back green on the 4-hour chart or the 4-hour chart. See just a little bit of trading going on down there. IMMX also curling off the bottom. Really finally looking like it wants to make its move down. Does it want to do it? ISPC. Jewel trying to get back out. Will it start making higher highs? 740 break is what we're looking for. On the hour chart, the bottom touchdown here was the 698. So we'll see if it can hold that up throughout the day. That will be the stop point if it can push above this candle. But if not, may have to jump out at that 675. Trying to get back into that range up there. And like I said, it wasn't moving out big from this range. So, you know, it can get back up here to this 783 quite easily. It's 50 cents, but it can grind up there throughout the day. Got 15 minutes left on this hour candle. The 4-hour EMA has is at the 1165. Getting shorted there. Could not break out. Needs to hold up the 732. Okay, just open up the new 15-minute candle. And now the $7 is pretty much the out point at this point. So I'm going to be looking to add around here and use that 7 as my out. But I need to see a transition on the hour chart. Looks like it's pushing up a little bit. Is to get up and hold this range, make the higher low. Higher low will be the 738. That's what I want to see it hold above. Anyway, IMMX is kind of doing the same move. Down here, it's just the daily chart looks a lot worse. Rally making his move back down to the 8s. ISPC. Can you get up and going? Is this a double top? High at 38, 37. So it needs to push through the 38s. Can it do it? $33s. Can we get more around that 40 area? 33, 40 area. One thing I don't want it to do is move too fast. I would like for it to just start grinding upwards. $77.30. Whew, NTRB looking like it's about to take a dive. If this 15-minute candle can close above the 7, it may try to give moves up, but at this point it's looking worse and worse, especially if it breaks down that 675. So I'll go ahead and put that in there as a concrete stop out. I feel like it shouldn't break down any more than it has today, because it went down 50% yesterday and then almost 20% today, or another 20%. So it's like 70% down, and it's only down since the open 1%. So it's not super volatile, but if it starts grinding down, I need to be out of it. It needs to break this 738 quickly. To be safe though, I'm trying to think, would 650 do it? Would 650 be a safe bet for it to stay above? Because it's coiling right now, but if this is a fail and it just crashes down, 675, so I'll be risking, how much should that be? Let's calculate. If I got out at the 650, entry price was way up there. All right, so it'll be $200 at the 650. So if it can hold there, if it can hold above the 650 today, I'd be risking $200. Hmm. Do I want to risk that? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 650. As long as it stays above that today, I think I will be okay. Sell, stop order. Because if it comes all the way down there, I just get out. It wants me out anyway if it comes all the way down there. IMX. Everything else just fading now. It's getting bought up here on Jewel. We'll see if it can start moving through this 40 level. It's a little bit of a buy signal, but I want to see it above this level before any adding. NLSP moving. But it's coming up on to into lunchtime though. It may actually end up pulling back here, coming into the 10:30 period. See, the high is the 234. It may get shorted here. Low is the 193. Let's see. Will it get hit by the shorts? Trying to hold up that 215 right now. Because lunchtime is always dangerous. Less volume. You can see things slow down and kind of monitor the setup a little bit more, but I mean, people that are buying up here at the top, it could be very bad if they start dumping, if they're getting big positions. 15 getting tested, stayed above the 15. Can it break down that 15? Is the question. Of course it can, right? Yeah. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Did it just open up a new candle? Nah. All right, so it is getting bought up. It just needs to get out of this range. That's all I need to see. Get out of the 740s. Really taking a nice little dip back down there. getting on back into that trend line. Had a nice little bunch out, but now that's what I said. You probably be risking your life up there trying to hold it at that point. It's not a good thing. But I have a $200 risk on Jewel, and I'm about to get ready to get out of here. So if it comes down to that 650, I'll be out. If it can consolidate and stay above it, great. But I'm not willing to play with it any more than I already have. Gave it plenty of time. It's had a whole, like, well, not really. I bought it yesterday, so gave it a little bit of time to see if it can come back up. But I guess we'll see throughout the rest of the day. Has room back up here. I might need to set a sell position to sell these shares. Let's see. Or a bracket order. Either or. Stop loss exit with a profit exit. Okay, estimated price. What is 650? 650 from my entry. 875 minus 650. 2. So this be 225. No, that's absolutely not right. It's talking about from where it is now. Okay. 719 minus 650. 69 cents. Okay. 70 cents from where it is now. And then a profit exit is up here. Say 1125. So from where it is now, 716. That's a big move. 1128, 1125. So sell, profit exit up there, and then a stop loss at 649. And let me cancel what's already there and sell this one. I'll sell it for good till canceled. Whichever one happens first. It may just retest the 10. You know what? I may have to sell some at the 10. I don't know what I want to do here. Because I do want to peace out. If it does get back up there, I do want to peace out a little bit. But we'll see if it can get off these levels. Continues to try, but needs to break the 738 here soon. So I just come back later in the day. If it's still above 640.49, then I'll make my decision what I want to do. Rally getting bought back off of that low. But I'm not interested. I'm about to get out of here. I just realized I got 1 minute left. 1 minute left on the stream. If it holds 650, okay. If it doesn't, my risk is 200 bucks. So I'll let it ride. Looks like it wants to consolidate here, so we'll see. May want to move down some more. But yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. If it can get back into these levels up here, great. But $200 risk down to the 650, and I got 90 shares. I don't even know if I'll be able to do anything else. Like, I'm not even looking to add or anything. Just want to see what it wants to do to the upside, if it can get going upwards now. It's had plenty of sell-off time, so as long as it doesn't do any crazy drops, I should be okay. But yeah, that's your stream for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to break it down. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Good job, One Life, taking that amazing trade. I don't know if Ben is streaming right now, but if you want to check out Ben's stream over at frameworkfortune.com, you can go and do that. Also, you can check out the Framework Fortune website, where you can also get a invite to the Discord. So you guys can jump into the Discord. If you actually want to audio talk with people, you can do that there. Pretty much all of the groups that we had on the website, we moved them over to the Discord. So yeah, for the day trading, swing trading, announcements, general discussion, whatever you want to see, it's in the Discord as well. And we'll be posting there regularly as well. If you have any kind of, you know, like articles or things that you want to talk about, we can do that as well. But yeah, that's the stream for today. Again, appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. And like I said, I was gonna let you guys know when my schedule is gonna be changing for this contract that I have now. So whenever that happens, I'll let you guys know, probably in the Discord and on the website. You guys will know. But anyway, enjoy your day. If you're gonna continue trading, be careful. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.